Hey guys, it's Frozen Joe and I'm here to do another episode of the 2016 Backyard Fruit Tree Project. Now I'm going to be looking at Hardy Chicago. Guys, this tree here is Hardy Chicago. Hardy Chicago. Hardy Chicago. And Hardy Chicago, you know, has a little bit of a special place for me because in 2007, when I first started collecting fig trees, Hardy Chicago, this was the first one I collected. Hardy Chicago. Now Hardy Chicago is a Mount Etna type fig, like my Joe's Jersey tree, like Marseille Black VS, which I just did a video of. Oh, here's a nice one. And these Mount Etna type figs, they're all very similar to each other. Very similar. And I think, you know, really when it comes to the Mount Etna type figs, they're so similar to each other. It almost seems like what's more important than which particular variety you're able to get your hands on, it's just that you find a specimen that's just really vigorous and healthy and doing well, and I wouldn't worry even too much about which particular strain of, you know, these Mount Etna type figs you have per se, as long as you just have an individual specimen that, you know, is healthy and productive. That seems to be what matters most. I mean, there are a lot of figs on here. You see, I'm just pulling them off. Right now I have so many figs going that some of the trees I don't really get to harvest them too regularly. And when I do get to them, they're just loaded up with figs like this. I'm sure I could pick more, but just to give you an idea there. Again, it's been super hot, so everything's been ripening up a little bit smaller and drier than usual. As you can see, if you see, I just immediately before this video, I just did the Marseille Black VS, the MBVS video. And while these figs are small and dry because of our current weather conditions, you can see they are larger than the ones from Marseille Black VS. Now, I would say probably that's just a function of this is a larger, older tree. I think that's probably really the only, you know, reason why they're different. But generally, all these Mount Etna type figs, they're pretty much the same in terms of their fruit and flavor, and they're all good trees. They're all really good trees. So here's Hardy Chicago. Closed eye. Let me cut some of these open. Like I was saying in the last video, it's been so hot and dry, it's like the figs, they just go from underripe, unripe, right to, almost right to the dry stage, depending on the variety. These smaller figs seem to dry real fast. But here you go, these are actually juicier inside than the Marseille ones were. Let's see here, these have some juiciness to them still, which is good. Beautiful little figs. Delicious. Delicious. I love these types of figs, these Mount Etna type figs. They do really well in the desert. They're very productive. Their flavor is just outstanding. Wow, really, really delicious. There's like, you know, they have a flavor all to themselves. It's almost like peach or apricot or something. It's just, they just have a unique, delicious, rich flavor. I think all figs do, but these Mount Etna figs, they're just so good. They taste so good. So there you go, guys. Hardy Chicago. Just tastes delicious. Giving me a good crop of figs this year, and this is one you can find all over the place. I mean, you can find this in big box stores, you can find this in online nurseries all over the internet. This is one you can just find this one everywhere, and it's a really excellent fig. Guys, it's Hardy Chicago. Thanks for watching.